Hi guys, hey YouTube. I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you guys for watching this video. Today's video we're gonna talk about VOO ETF. What is VOO and what's the difference between VOO and VTI? Stay tuned. I'm gonna cover this in this video. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. I am always putting content about money and all about how to grow your money, how to save money, how to control your spending habits, and all of this good stuff. There's a lot of videos that I'm doing here. I also mentioned a video about VTI. So if you don't know what is VTI, you want to go deep on that, you can watch this one as well. This video is gonna cover everything. So without further ado, let's talk about VOO. So VOO is actually an ETF. What is an ETF? ETF is actually, it's kind of like a basket of stocks. So instead of one company, one stock equals one company, yeah? So if you have a company, you cannot have another stocks for different companies. So each company has its own stock, but an ETF, it's like a bunch of stocks of different companies. So VOO in this case, it is named Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. So this one tracks the 500 largest 500 actually eight largest companies in the USA. So it actually tracks the index fund, the S&P 500 index fund. So you can have here the details about this ETF, such as the expense ratio, how much money you're going to pay to hold this stock is going to be 3%. You're going to pay it each year. And also you can see here the dividend frequency. They're going to give you dividends every 4 times a year. All right, so the assets, the volume, and all of this stuff. And you can see also here the gains that this ETF brought to its owners. So this is the return, as you can see guys, in 1 year is 38%, which is great. In 6 months also is 14%, not bad. In 1 month it's only 2%, and 5 years 100%. So if you own this ETF for around 5 years, you already gonna double your money. So in 10 years it's 232%. So what is actually this VOO? VOO is a Vanguard index fund, is an exchange traded fund. So that's actually, what does it mean, ETF? If you don't know, it's an exchange traded fund launched and managed by the Vanguard Group Incorporation. All right, the fund invests in public equity markets of the United States. The fund invests in stocks of companies operating across diversified sectors. All right, so it was formed in August 31, 76, and it is domiciled in the United States. Okay, you can read more if you want to know about it. So this is all the information. This is the returns, as you can see, guys. It's actually tracking the S&P 500, so that's why it's almost the same thing. You can see here 38% in 1 year, 55% in 3 years, and so on. The holdings breakdown, as you can see, guys, the number one is the technology sector. So you can see here is 23%, and then followed by financials and healthcare. So also you have consumer, cyclical, and communication, industrials, and it goes on. So the dividends, they also pay you dividends for holding their share. So they are paying you around 1.33 you hold it for 3 months, you're gonna get this amount, but you're gonna get this amount as an annual payout. So each year you're gonna get this amount for holding one share of this VOO. So this is the companies as well, the top 10 holdings. You can see Apple 5%, Microsoft, Amazon. So these are all the big companies in the USA. So this is just to give you a clear idea. You can see the dividends are growing by time as well. And that's pretty much it. You can go for more details if you would like to see. Okay. This website is actually very nice. If you want to know more about any ETF or stock or everything, you just type it here and they will give you all the details that you are looking for. And if you want to know more about the trend and the price direction, you can go to TradingView and type here VOO, and they will give you the full trend As you can see, guys, this one is a very nice trend. It's going up in a upward direction. This is actually what you want to see when you are trying to buy stocks or any ETF or any stock. You want to see an upward direction. That means that this ETF is growing all the time. So you can see here you have these down movements. This is like our previous crashes, such as like the crash in 2018. You have a crash here. This is the coronavirus crash. You go even before, you will see the crash of 2008, and it goes on and goes on. So that's it. And if you want to know the difference between VOO and VTI, as I mentioned in the previous video about VTI, VTI is a total stock market. That means it tracks not only the 508 largest stocks or the companies in the USA, but also the small and mid companies in the USA as well, which is in this case is almost 3,100, in this case. And VOO, it's only tracking 508 largest stocks or company in the USA. So that's the only difference. But if you go and see the trend, it's almost identical. They are the same thing. I have VTI here. It's also the same trend. So that's why they are both amazing if you want to trade stocks or own stocks, and you don't want to go individually into like stocks like Apple or Neo or Tesla, and you're not sure if it's gonna give you a high return. Maybe this company will have a bad day and you will lose a lot of cash. But when you have an ETF, you have a bunch of stocks into this ETF, so that's why it cannot go down that easy. I hope you like, guys, this video. This is all about VOO and the difference between VOO and VTI. If you have any more questions, just write them in the comment section below. I'll be so happy to answer you guys. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day.